What's up, guys and gals, Star Wars fans? Here's a look at the Star Wars The Black Series, Amazon exclusive Elite Praetorian Guard with Heavy Blade. So before we take a closer look at the box, I just want to mention that, like the First Order Stormtrooper with gear, or what is it? Ultimate Trooper Pack. This Praetorian Guard ships in its own little shipper box, which is cool. It's labeled Victor Guard 3. So yeah, there you go. There's a look at the packaging. This one, unlike the First Order Stormtrooper with gear, doesn't have any kind of special like premium or deluxe packaging. And it reads here, as a supreme leader of the First Order, Snoke was flanked by crimson-clad guardians, loyal protectors encased in ornate armor, ready to defend the supreme leader from any threat. Okay. Wasn't a fan of The Force Awakens. I mentioned it before. If you know me, you know that. Not super excited for The Last Jedi, but I am gonna check it out. I wanna say I wanna be optimistic about it. But the weird thing is, these Praetorian Guards, they're kind of interesting. You know, and they're obviously kind of like at this point in the saga, they're kind of like the Royal Guards. If you're a fan, you're well familiar with them, even though in the original trilogy, if I'm not mistaken, we only see them in Return Jedi. But of course, they've been seen in the other, expanded parts of the Star Wars universe. But so these guys are kind of this saga's version of them, and we don't know yet, exactly their role, like in The Last Jedi, guarding the Emperor, there was only two Royal Guards. And now we've seen in pictures there are various versions of this Praetorian Guard. So we don't know if they'll be in large numbers or they'll still also just be a few of them. But there are different versions like this Elite version with Heavy Blade. Let's go ahead and crack this open. We'll take a closer look. Okay, so here is the Elite Praetorian Guard. Take a 360. Now, I want to say, in my opinion, that the design is definitely Asian inspired. I don't want to say samurai exactly, but something like that, while also obviously with the crimson red, shades of the Royal Guard. Now, articulation wise, the arm articulation is a little weird. There's like this middle part. Like this is where the actual lower half of the arm ends, but then there's this extra like little middle piece, which is kind of a rubber, and so you don't get great range of motion in the arms. Again, this Hasbro with their lack of double elbow joints. There's these shoulders which have a full range, and then the head, good range there. Got that mid torso, and then you take a look at the legs detail there. All the necessary points of articulation there, including double knee, which again, it's like they can give these guys double knee, but they can't do double elbow. Rocker ankles. So mostly good articulation. It's really just in the elbows where you have problems. But there you have it. And a closer look at the helmet. Now, I haven't really kept up on all the different variations of the Praetorian guards or elite Praetorian guards. I'm not sure off the top of my head, though. I think that the body is the same, but the helmet style is different on this particular one. We've seen ones where this kind of face shield is how would you explain, like swept that way, whereas this one is like swept upward. Kind of medieval knight like. But yeah. And here is his heavy blade. Again, you know, until the movie comes out, we don't know exactly, you know, what kind of role these guys play. You know, I mean, they're guards, obviously, but it's like, are they going to see action? We never saw the real guards in action. They were always just standing there. But this guy with the heavy blade, I mean, I can totally imagine seeing this guy just standing there guarding. But it would be cool to see them in action and see how they swing this large heavy blade around. And, you know, of course, there's going to be all kinds of ways you can, wow, the grip on these hands really, really tight. But of course, there's going to be all kinds of ways you can have them holding this thing. But there's your example right there. And then he's got this other weapon, which we don't know what this is yet. I mean, at first look, you know, you want to call it a sword, but as seen in pictures, it seems like the kind of thing that, as you see these different sections there, like this can actually, like, I don't know how to explain it, collapse and be used like as a whip, but I guess it can also straighten out and you know, lock into place and be used kind of like a sword, something like that. It does look pretty cool though. So, but again, you know, this version is the heavy blade version. And again, you know, I haven't totally kept up. So I don't know if there's other versions that has the same style of armor and helmet combination, but this version with the heavy blade is the Amazon exclusive. So if you're a fan, you know, you're gonna want to add this guy to your collection. I don't think he's rare, hard to get. Just, you know, you have to order him off of Amazon. So there you have it. It's worth $20. Not something I'd army build. I probably would wait, because, you know, these figures, they're always gonna drop in price eventually. I could wait, and, you know, and it also depend on how they turn out in the movie. If I like them, like I said previously, with like the First Order Stormtroopers, you know, it doesn't matter what my opinion when the movie was, because I think they're cool. I make them badass in my universe. These guys, still on the fence. Not sure if I'm like, oh, this dude's badass, and I'd want to army build him. But there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.